Guys, it's Lori. I was tagged in a 20 questions kind of a get to know me tag by Life Adventures in Keto. Michelle tagged me and I have the questions right here in front of me. I actually have them hanging on my ring light and I realized I can't kind of read a couple of them at the top. So I'm going to have to shut it off to read the first 3 or 4 questions. So yeah, why not? That's something I would do. Okay, the first question is, what does your name mean? And I wrote that one down because I actually looked that one up. The meaning online that I looked up says, in English baby names, the name Lori means the laurel tree or sweet baby tree. I don't have my glasses on and I don't have my contact in. Okay, now I know what it says. Symbolic of honor and victory. Old name with many variants. So that's kind of cool. I've never actually looked up the meaning of my name before. So, where are you from? I'm from right here in Northwest Ohio, born and raised. So, there you go. And where were you born? Well, I just answered that, didn't I? Born in Northwest Ohio, Findlay, Ohio, to be exact. That's where I was born. Okay. What would your parents have named you if you were the other gender? I really have no idea. For different reasons, I have no idea. So, yeah. What is your biggest accomplishment? I guess probably would have to say raising my 5 kids. Yeah, I mean, they've had their issues for sure, but I successfully raised 5 kids. And for a while, I did it on my own. I only had 3 at that time when I was a single mom for a little bit. But I did it, and I made sure that everything got paid, even if I had to work double shifts at a factory that I worked in at the time. Pretty proud of that, actually. I kept my house, kept all the bills paid, kept them fed and clothed and happy, and yeah. So that's a pretty big accomplishment, I think. And I also had a baby when I was 16. My oldest I had when I was 16, and I did finish high school. I did graduate. In fact, I was on the honor roll my senior year. So that's a pretty good accomplishment too. Okay, move on. What is your eye color? See it? Wait, where are you? Right there? Can you see it? It's brown. It's brown. I've been told that I'm full of it, and that's all I'm going to say. A few different times. It's like, yeah, that's real original. Thanks. But anyways, what is your favorite candle scent? Actually, my favorite candle scent varies with the seasons, I suppose. I like pretty much anything that smells like baked goods. I don't know if I have an actual single favorite scent, but yeah, in the springtime, I kind of like that fresh linen kind of scent. I like that, but I don't like it super strong. So I might light it and burn it for a little bit and blow it out. But yeah, so that's what I like. I like a lilac candle too. That smells nice in the spring. Okay, moving on to the next question. Can you cook? Yeah, I can cook. I think I'm pretty good at it. So I don't get too many complaints around here, at least. What is good about life right now? What is good about life right now? I shouldn't have to think that hard about this question, should I? Oh my gosh. Now I'm kind of worried. It's like, does my life suck? Well, I don't know how to answer that. Oh my gosh. What's good about life? I'm still alive, so I guess that's a good thing. Quiet time like this, quiet moments. Because, when my kids were all living at home, I didn't get those very often at all. So maybe some quiet time, kind of moving into a new season of my life right now where I'm getting some quiet time. Sometimes too much, though. But it's still a good thing about my life. Yeah. Moving into the next phase of life where John and I are going to be experiencing some changes with adjusting to having an empty nest soon. Almost is now because Brendan is in college. He's not home that much. And when he is, he hangs out in his room. He loves hanging out in his room. So, Yeah. And like Vicky was saying in her tag, Vicky Marie Living Life, go check out her channel. She did this tag too. She was talking about the empty nest and all that good stuff. And that's definitely going to be an adjustment for us because we're so used to being involved with some kind of sport, some kind of everything. We can't go here this weekend or that weekend. Don't even bother to plan a vacation because there's always a sport going on. You know what I mean? So, anyways, yeah, that's good about life. So, it's bittersweet sometimes. But yeah, all right, just move on. What is your sign? I'm a Virgo. What scares you about aging? I don't know if I'm necessarily really scared. Well, I guess I'm kind of scared about having health issues as I age. Um, really about aging. I think a lot about my family members, my loved ones that are older than me, aging, and they're already older than me. And when I was a kid, I never really thought about these people are going to be gone before I am, probably. I mean, maybe not, but you just never know about that. But now it's like they're not getting any younger either. So that kind of scares me to lose people that I love. Yeah. All right. Well, I don't want to go into all that. What is your favorite holiday? Christmas. I love Christmas. What is your guilty pleasure? Other than YouTube? I guess it would probably be lazy Sundays. I like to have lazy Sundays. I don't really always do a lazy Sunday, but I do like it. I do like just being completely lazy on Sundays, especially in the winter, not even getting dressed. So I like doing that. In the winter, it's more likely that I'm not going to get dressed. But in the summertime, a lot of times I will at least throw something presentable on in case I want to go outside. But yeah, in the wintertime, lazy Sunday, don't even get dressed. I might do a little bit of food prep or something later on, but lazy Sundays. Okay. What is the current show you binge watch? Well, right now I'm actually binge watching Downton Abbey on Amazon Prime. I'm on the 6th season, so I'm on the last season and I only have 2 or 3 episodes left to go. So don't anybody tell me anything. I'm planning on going to the movie after I'm done binge watching. Honestly, let's be honest. I'm not going to go to the movie. I'm going to find it, online or whatever. Smart TV, all that stuff, I also wanted to say Netflix, though, because I also have some shows that I binge watch on Netflix, and I switch back and forth. I've got The Originals. I think that's the latest one I watched on Netflix is The Originals, and I'm not done with it. I'm still going through that one. And what else? Shameless. I think they just came out with another season of that, so I'm on season 8, I think, of that. And Madam Secretary, that's another one that I switch back and forth between. Okay, let's just move on to the next. What item can you not leave the house without? I always take my purse, of course. I usually throw my phone in there. But other than something like that, I'm going to say a drink. I always have something to drink with me, always. Next question. Are you a morning person or a night owl? Is it a video or a photo? I don't know which. I'll try to insert it and show you a thing that Brendan had sent me on Messenger once, and let that be your answer. All right, so morning person or night owl? Night owl, for sure. Yeah, my kids are scared of me in the mornings. But what is your favorite genre of movie? I'm going to say romantic comedy. I like romantic comedies. Or like if I've read a book that gets made into a movie, I always like watching that too. It doesn't really matter the genre, but if it's going to be a book I read, it's going to be something like magic or vampires or something like that. So, yeah. What is the last thing you bought? The last thing I bought. What was the last thing I bought? You know what? The last place I shopped was Dollar Tree. So that's kind of a loaded question. I'll just leave it at that. All right, next question. Are you an introvert or extrovert? I think I'm a happy medium in there somewhere. I'm a little bit of both, really, because I do like to keep to myself and kind of be inside my own head and thinking, I don't know, like, I don't necessarily go to someone if I have a problem or anything like that. But at the same time, I don't have any problem going out and being in a crowd and hanging out with people I don't really know and starting the conversation and stuff like. I don't really have a problem with that either. So I think I'm a happy medium, somewhere in between. What is your favorite book and why? And that is the last question. Harry Potter, the whole the whole Harry Potter series. My favorite, absolute favorite. Why? Because when I read those books, I never read those books until they were all out. So I was able to binge read those books one after another. Thank goodness I didn't have to wait months or however long for the next book to come out, because it would have drove me nuts. That book series, reading that made me realize that I can read a book like that and escape from reality. When I was reading those books, I needed an escape from reality. So whenever I was reading, I was in like a different world. You know, my mind went there. Everything else that was bothering me or whatever was gone for the time that I was reading that book. So that's why that was my favorite, because of that, and it made me realize that I can actually do that. So it led to more and more and more and more books that were not necessarily the same, like, but it led to, after I read that series, I read the Twilight series. Then I read the House of Night series, and these are all the fantasy stuff, the young adult fantasy books, supernaturally kind of stuff. Anyways, yes. All right, now, I didn't really think about tagging anybody. I probably should have thought about that, but I'm just gonna do like Vicky did. This is kind of a longer video. If you guys watched it to this point, you are tagged. Please let me know in the comments below if you are going to do this, and make sure you read through the comments below to find other people that are planning on doing this tag so you can watch their channels too. Please go see Michelle at Life Adventures in Keto. Check out her channel, and thank you so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.